What's going on, guys? Welcome back to KozMatt, the home of your wrestling news, man. We've been cranking these videos out, man, but the news just keeps coming hot and heavy. How you doing, Matthew?
Hot and heavy indeed. I am doing phenomenal, especially after last night's crazy show. We posted a Raw recap, so go check that out. You do not want to miss that. I think head of creative Triple H, man, everything is just going to change from now on. We are certainly in a new era of WWE. Now, come a new era of WWE, especially with new head of creative, we got some new decision making in the back, and that is where we are going to take the video today. Now, I really have a good feeling SummerSlam was not just a preview of who was returning to WWE. I think we are going to see in the next coming weeks, especially maybe even this coming Friday or next Monday. We are going to see some new talent in WWE, if not obviously new storylines, but there has been some possible rumors of people who Triple H and Stephanie McMahon could possibly re-sign back to the WWE. And also we are going to get into Austin Theory's position in WWE, him losing to Bobby Lashley Saturday at SummerSlam, not being on Raw last night. We did cover a little bit of that, but we are going to cover it by the end of this video.
Woo! Let's get into it, man.
First, one of the new rehirees, I guess you could say, according to Wrestle Talk. Now, not just a superstar WWE, more like a backstage persona. Now, I'm talking about Road Dogg Jesse James. He was released earlier this year, but he could come back as a part of creative under Triple H.
Yeah, dude, I don't know how to feel about this, man. Last night's Raw, if that's what they're going to have with the creative team, man, I'm here for it. So anyone that could add to the storylines and make them better, sign them right up, bring out the Road Dogg back.
Yep. And speaking of somebody bringing back, man, we're going to move to the next one. Now, not just a figure behind WWE, but more so a figure in front of the camera. Now, I'm talking about Mia Yim. She was also let go not too long ago. She was just one of those head women in NXT, becoming NXT champion at one time. She really didn't get her spotlight on the main roster, but I really feel that if it's somebody to bring back, it's going to be Mia Yim. I have high hopes for her, and I have high hopes that Triple H would do the right thing because he is head of creative. He is the boss now. It's anything that he wants, and I really think because that's somebody who is also high on.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the stars in the back and returning superstars potentially, they have a lot of respect for Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, and they love the creative ideas that Triple H has, especially when they worked with him in NXT.
Yep.
I could honestly see stars like Adam Cole in AEW, Bryan Danielson, Jon Moxley,
No,
just a few coming back.
I did read something about a new return or hiree in WWE. Now that was Dean Ambrose, Jon Moxley now in AEW. Not too sure about that. I don't want to go too crazy on that. I didn't really plan much about that to say for this video. But there's two people who I really wanted to specifically talk about, and then the last person I am going to save for last. I actually was going to say his name now, but I think that's best for last. The next person I guess we'll move to is Aleister Black. Now he's in AEW as Malachi Black. I haven't even been watching the AEW products, but Aleister was one of Triple H's most favorite stars in NXT and then moved his way to the main roster. Underwent, I think, one or two character changes, kind of was forgot about in that mid-card scene. He was just scrapped by creative under Vince McMahon and just kind of was released with no further information. I really feel that that could be somebody who Triple H could bring back because he had high hopes for that uprising star, and Vince just kind of cut him loose.
Yeah, I think gone are going to be the days of the big bruisers that Vince McMahon, salivates over. I think we're going to get more athletic, high-flying superstars, and I think it's going to add an infusion of youth on the WWE roster for both Raw and SmackDown.
Now, before I talk about the last two returnees, I guess you could say, this one, everybody's been talking about Bray Wyatt, okay, returning under the Fiend gimmick. We don't have any new information on this. It's just Triple H loved his work. Bray Wyatt is just, he's just phenomenal when it comes to that creative aspect, and Triple H thrives off of that. He really cares about talent in WWE. Now, am I sure that he's going to come back? Honestly, I'm 80% there. That other 20%, not so sure, but we don't really have much about that. If anything does resurface over that, we will explain and get that news out as soon as possible. But Bray Wyatt, keep that in the back of your heads. Now, the last person I want to talk about, this is honestly somebody who I would be super excited to see, Tyler Breeze. He was released.
Oh man, he's
Yeah.
on the Xavier Woods YouTube channel, up, down, down all the time.
Now, before you go further, I did want to say he is still under contract for up, down, down. I don't know if that means he's still under WWE contract, because I know
No, I think
WWE
it's
still
just
has,
an Xavier Woods
yeah,
contract.
he
Yeah.
still has priority. WWE still has prioritership under up, down, down. But he was part of that mysterious team, man. You know who that is? Brie Zango.
Oh boy, man.
Teaming up
You know,
with
they were a good tag team. They really never got the run that they should have. So, you know, if they decide to bring T Breezy back, man, I'd love to see him team up with Fandango once again.
That would be cool. Not sure about Fandango, but there was a Tyler Breeze resurface. Now, those are some of the people that we could bring about a list of people.
Oh, there's a whole mess
Yeah,
of people that
there's
we
a
could
whole
talk
list,
about.
but these are just the most talked about, the most people that have surfaced in the last few hours of today, and especially since Head of Control was completely changed. Creative Triple H. Now, what I got to at the beginning of this video, before I end it, I did want to talk about Theory. Now, per WrestleInc.com, Theory was not on last night's episode of Monday Night Raw for SummerSlam. I was worried. Now, do you know why I was worried? Because not after he just lost to Bobby Lashley at SummerSlam, Vince McMahon was the one in charge of Theory, and now with Vince gone, could Triple H not be a fan? Could he not be a fan of Theory? What's going to happen? Is he a fan of Theory? Is he not? I don't know, because now with somebody new in control of creative, some stars are going to lose their spots. People that Vince McMahon liked. Triple H, maybe he doesn't have that hope for them. Maybe it's somebody different that's running the business, completely different. But Theory's uncle actually died over the weekend, SummerSlam weekend.
Oh, so that makes much more sense.
That's not why he was on Raw last night.
Okay.
The August 1st episode of Monday Night Raw. But what's going to happen with Theory? I don't know. I just been hearing that some stars are a little bit scared. Triple H in control, stars who were being put over the top with somebody else in creative, they have a whole different mindset of who they want to be the top star, right? Now, Theory, I don't know. Honestly, that would suck. Theory's been working his ass off, and we've all been seeing that. But I think I don't know. There's nothing that's been resurfaced about that yet, but it just makes me want to think and speculate.
Yeah, dude, it's got me thinking as well. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of Theory, but I can appreciate the work that he's put in on the mic and in the ring. So I hope that they don't put him to the back of the line. Obviously, he's Mr. Money in the Bank, so that holds a lot of weight. I think we might just be thinking a little bit too much into this, and you know, especially now knowing that his uncle died, you know, that makes sense. And best wishes to him and his family, and hopefully we see Theory cash in that Mr. Money in the Bank soon, and hopefully we see him back on Raw next week.
Hopefully Triple H does have those high hopes for him, because Vince McMahon now gone. Vince wanted him to be top star. Now it could be even Montez Ford, who Triple H sees as a top star.
Oh yeah, dude, that would be awesome.
Imagine that. I could totally see it. But we will keep everybody up to date with some news, rumors, and all that throughout the week. Nonetheless, just let's just stay focused on this new era in WWE, because they do have some big things coming for sure, man. It's gonna hit us like a train, and this new era is just gonna kick some ass.
Oh, dude, I'm here for it. I cannot wait to see what WWE does. You know, hopefully SmackDown will be just as good as Raw was this week. We will have a recap for you guys on Saturday, and we will always keep you guys up to date on these news and rumors, especially if they're going to keep coming hot and heavy like this. Let us know what you guys think about all this news, possible returning superstars, and we will see you guys next time.
See you when we see you. Absolutely. Stay tuned. Adios.
You're not going to every